Now, I call upon the third speaker, Toastmaster Theo Anthony. His speech title is, Who is Responsible? His speech title is, Who is Responsible? Toastmaster Theo Anthony.
Every plant takes birth in this world in the same manner. But a plant to become a bonsai, there's a lot of time and effort by its owner, its farmer, or the landowner. Mr. Contestant, judges and fellow members, do you agree that? If you all remember, Gulf News published an article 2018 October 22nd, and it goes like this. 30% of the marriages that happens in UAE gets dissolved in less than 1 year. Have you read that message? It was there on 22nd last year, October. Who is responsible? Is that those couples or the parents? A week back, Khali Times came with another story. If you take the numbers of marriages from 2015 to 18, it dropped drastically. Whereas, divorces climbed up. Who is responsible? Is it those poor couple or the supporting parents? 6 months back, when I was on a business trip to India, I was invited to a dinner. A well-known doctor, even his wife was a doctor. Well-off family. A huge villa in the heart of the city, premium cars, and good amount of bank balance. We had a couple of drinks, good food in a 5-star hotel. Suddenly, the situation changed. Some kind of silence came in between. They wanted to tell us something, but they were not ready to share. I took a deep breath and I asked, Doctor, tell me, what do you want to tell me? It was all about their only daughter. She was a well-known girl in our society. The only daughter. I knew her from her childhood. A college topper, school topper, and very active in every activities. But today, she is not even coming out of her house. She doesn't want to come in front of any guest, not even her parents. And lately, she wrote a comment in her Instagram. I am participating in Me Too campaign. I am a victim. And I am cheated by my boyfriend. Details to follow. Who is responsible? Is that poor girl, or that boy, or those parents? And the story goes like this. This doctor and his wife, they wanted me to talk to her. Somehow I managed to talk to her. And she said, Dad, uncle, you know that I had a boyfriend. But now, he is betraying me. He is not with me anymore. But I want to teach him a lesson. I have all our messages, all our videos, and I have all my photographs. I'm going to add all this in the Instagram. I want him to learn a lesson. I had no answer. Somehow, I conveyed this message to one of my friends. He's a psychologist in the same hospital. He started digging about the family, and one week later, he gave me an answer. This is not all about that girl. These parents, having such a big social status, huge account balance, premium car, they never had good time to spend with their child, only child. They were behind their profession. Today they regret. From the very moment she took birth, she was handed over to their nanny. She was sent to school with a hostel. She was sent to the best college in the neighboring state with a college hostel. These parents did not have time to spend with her. I came out home and I shared the same experience with my wife. She asked a simple question. Do you have any guarantee that this will not happen to you tomorrow? Friends, the $1 million question in front of you all is, you want to leave your kids as a bonsai or a small and a normal plant and leave it to a woodcutter to chop it one day? Who is responsible? If you ask me what is my ultimate goal in my life today, it is my kids. I want to see their success. I want to see they are leading a successful family life. But I have no guarantee. One way we say we are living in the safest country in the world, but 30% can take to 50 in another span of time. What is the guarantee? My kid will not be in that 50%. Who is responsible? Think of it. Friends, take the call. If not, you will regret tomorrow. Let us try our kids to be another power side. Our chief.
Giving more minutes times for the judges to work the balance. Our fourth speaker is Toastmaster Shivkumar. His speech title is Procrastination. His speech title is Procrastination. Toastmaster Shivkumar. Okay.
If you think this world is suffering from diseases like diabetes, blood pressure or cancer, I must say you are wrong. Most of the people in this world are suffering from a disease called procrastination. Postponing what is important at the moment. You don't believe me, right? And you think it's a joke. Let me prove you now. How many of you postpone your speech preparation until the last moment, though you know you had enough time in the past? Can you please raise your hands? Very good. How many of you missed your credit card bills payment? Maybe traffic bills, traffic fines, booking flight tickets at the last moment. Procrastination. In this world, there is no one called non-procrastinators. Welcome to the club. I am the big time procrastinator. I work actually. Now, I tell you how. Contest chair, Honorable Chief Judge, elite panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. A very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Actually, I got affected with this disease of procrastination early from my childhood. Especially it got aggravated from the time when I won running race competition at my school. From that time onwards, I used to start from my school, from my home just before 10 minutes, though I know it usually takes half an hour to reach my school. And I used to run to my maximum speed, but I could never reach on time. Some people say procrastination is laziness, but I don't agree with that. Most of us procrastinators are very active, very confident, and we know when exactly we have to take action and how to work under pressure. Having said this, we have a problem. We have a very big problem. We have two minds working together. One is big bro mind, the way I call it, and another is monkey mind. big bro mind always says good things. Like, Shiva, you have to act now. There is no time for you. Monkey mind says, hey bro, you have time. You can relax. It is too early and this is not our way. Fine. But if you think a connoisseurs of procrastinator like me, most of the time, this works. But guys, if you think this procrastination is okay to have, you are mistaken. We can't imagine the damage that this procrastination causes in various situations. Let me tell you, in our professional life, in our personal life, in achieving our goals, everywhere we will have a damage because of procrastination. For the first time ever, my parents were actually traveling to UAE. For that matter, that is the first time for them to cross India to flight. I booked all the arrangements. I have actually made all the arrangements for them to start from Chennai comfortably. That being actually a working day, I had to sit at my office, but I managed to tell everybody that I would be leaving by 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, I was sitting at my office, waiting for the time to start. My big bro mind said, Shiva, time to start, leave. Immediately my monkey mind said, Shiva, I would have a lot of time here. Then I sat. It was 12:30. I was waiting. 12:30 I was about to leave. Again this monkey mind said, hey, they must be collecting their luggage so you can still wait. I still waited. And 1 o'clock, by the time they have already reached the airport, again it said, Shiva, traffic is very low at this time and this is a working day. You still can wait. I waited. 1:15, my big bro said, Shiva, if you don't leave now, you will miss your parents. This has disappeared. I started from office and it was too much traffic, never imagined. I reached the airport, it was too late, and I came to know that flight was early by half an hour. My parents were waiting and I could not find them. They don't have working mobile number with them. I could not go inside the airport to inquire. I called immigration department and nobody came. That time, Toastmasters, I cursed myself being a procrastinator. This may happen to you. May not be this situation, but anything else. That time I decided, somehow actually I managed to see my parents, thanks to God. But that time I decided I would never give any chance to my procrastinator to lead my life. I attacked each and every problem, each and every challenge which I was procrastinating in the past. I never used to get up early in the morning for jogging. I did and I have been. I never used to reach office on time, but I did and I have been. I never used to prepare for speeches so early, but I did and I have been. How is it possible? There is no medicine in the world to cure procrastination. There is something in you which can actually cure procrastination. That is your willpower. I will see you. Understand?
speaker of the day, Toastmaster Kurunrai. His speech title is Value of Sports. His speech title is Value of Sports. Toastmaster Kurunrai. This happened more than 30 years ago. This game yet is etched in my memory as though it happened yesterday. I can still feel the excitement because this game changed my life. This game taught me the value of sports. How many of you have played any game in life? How many? You're with me. On this chair, respected judges, fellow Toastmasters, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Many years ago, when I was a young student, I just finished school and joined college. The sudden exposure to so much of freedom that I didn't enjoy in school. No uniform, 3 or 4 classes a day, that also we could escape from. We even had girls in the classroom. I think it was too much for me to handle. I started getting spoiled. I started mixing with the wrong circle of friends. I started drinking, staying out late nights. Most nights I would go home late, drunk. My poor mom would be waiting for me, worried. But I thought my friends, my drinks were more important for me. Then it took a toll on my health and my studies. My health started getting affected. I could barely run 10 meters. I would go breathless. We didn't do any exercise. But we used to joke, yeah, we do exercise a lot. Every night we're lifting a whiskey glass, beer glass, building our arms. And then my studies started getting affected. And then the inevitable happened. Boom. I failed my exams. My father was so disappointed. He was shocked. I was the eldest son. He had high hopes on me. I was to be a good example for my brothers and sisters, and here I was a total failure. I had to do something. What should I do? I thought of playing some games, but the only game they played in the region was football, and most of the professional clubs had young boys fit. They wouldn't accept me. But I saw a ray of hope. There was one club opened by a former Olympic football player. It opened the club for the young boys, poor boys of the community. Boys who could not afford to buy a pair of boots, ball, or uniform. And for people like me who had gone wayward in society, chance to reform. Luckily, we accepted. Every morning at 4 a.m. we get up, go to the field by 5, practice till all we drop dead. That's strict discipline. No smoking, no drinking, no late nights. Slowly, my health started improving, my studies started improving. And one day, our coach decided to test our skills. So he joined a prestigious tournament of the region. We didn't expect to go beyond 1 or 2 rounds because there were so many strong professional teams in it. But surprisingly, we went past the first round, we passed the second round, we went to the third round. I think as we progressed, we started getting more confident, I think we started getting more stronger. We went to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and reached the finals. But in the finals, we were against the favorite team of the region. The next, an army team with strong players, very organized, was surely going to get slaughtered. So on the day of the game, as we huddled inside the dressing room, worried, nervous, our coach walked in. Smiled and said, "Relax, boys, don't worry. There's nothing to lose, you're the underdogs. We play as per our plan. And the plan is to upset their rhythm. Don't let them settle down. What you do is the moment they get the ball, you bounce. The moment they get the ball, you harass them. When they attack, all 11 players fall back. Crowd the box, don't give them space, frustrate them." With these instructions, we came out on the field, hoping to hear some cheering from the crowd. But there was a lot of cheering. Because the crowd wanted a better team to reach the finals, the game would be good. And they knew we were going to get hammered. Shouting, "Go home, you'll be slaughtered, 200 to 1, you'll lose." We tried to ignore all that, and as the game started, we played as per the plan. The moment they get the ball, we bounce. The moment they get the ball, we bounce. Harass them. When they attack, fall back. Don't give them space. Soon we started to see that our strategy was working. They were losing the ball more often. They were getting frustrated. They were getting angry. Once you get angry, you cannot think. The game went on to extra time, no score. They went on to 5-5 penalties. By the time they were so demoralized, so frustrated, they missed. We scored. We won the finals. We became the giant killers. We were the overnight heroes. We had so many fans. As you all know, human beings, they always support the winners. But what we learned from that game, what we experienced from that game, was a big lesson for our life. We learned that hard work, discipline, you can achieve success in life. We learned that proper planning, with proper strategy, with proper discipline, you can overcome all kinds of challenges. Big lesson for us for our future life. We learned, one thing we found out, we discovered that day was, each one of us found out that inner strength which we did not know we had in us. How often we underestimate ourselves, we do not go the full distance. That game taught us that if you go the distance, you can achieve success. These days, our children are like those potatoes. They hardly play any games. They're always indoors, with their mobile phone or watching TV. They become very fragile. You've heard of students committing suicide for a few marks. You heard about students getting depressed, going through depression. I remember a famous actress saying that she went through depression, but what helped her to overcome depression was sports, games. We must teach our children to go out on the field and play any game. Let them find their inner strength. Let them build their confidence. Let them be healthy. Let them learn about discipline. Let them prepare for future life by knowing the value of sports.
Let's give 5 minutes. Silence.
Let's give 5 minutes. Silence, please. Tally counters, please come forward.
Now I request the contestants to come forward and receive the participation certificates for the contest. In the same seating order, Toastmaster Muhammad Ashraf. Toastmaster Vivek Ayappan. Toastmaster Theo Anthony. Toastmaster Shivkumar. Toastmaster Puran Rao. Now I request the contest chair for the next contest. Toastmaster, also contest chair, Toastmaster Nofa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramanraj. Successful completion of the session. And we are moving to the next session, which is the evaluation speech contest. It is.
Please don't, because we don't have the ballot seat. We don't have the judges' ballot seat.
Okay.
Yes.
It is how to give, not.
You give it to this.
Give to chief judge. Yeah.
So we can start.
No.
No, no,